Hey YouTube. Today is kind of an interesting trying to think of like how to word it. In my experience of being a transsexual, there have been numerous, and I mean numerous offers for threesomes. Numerous. And there have been numerous amount of couples who have approached and tried to speak to me about whatever. But so we're going to dive into that here on Bambie, involving trans women in threesomes and the couples that approach, trans women. First and foremost, I have no issue with what anybody's preference is. If you're a swinger, you're a swinger. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're bi, if you're straight, I don't care I don't care. What I have a problem with, people automatically assume that just because they find out one fact about me, that I'm a transgender woman, then all of a sudden it just opens up a whole world of sexual possibilities for them to engage and approach me with that are completely inappropriate. I know that I give men a really hard time sometimes. Excuse my eye. But I have a lot of women too who are extremely fucking inappropriate to me. Extremely fucking inappropriate. And a lot of times, it's not necessarily that, I've had lesbians come on to me too, but I get a lot of women who their husband or their boyfriend of a long period of time, they want a transsexual. And so instead of going and doing the research and trying to find people that would be interested in such an engagement, excuse me, they automatically assume that they can speak to me about it, I guess, because they find out I'm a transsexual. So just because I'm a transgender woman doesn't mean I want to have bedroom adventures with you and your husband. It doesn't mean that I'm a whore. It doesn't mean that I'm a slut. It doesn't mean that everything about me is sex. It doesn't mean any of that. I'm sick and I'm tired of the stereotypes that we have in society, excuse me, of transgender women being overly sexualized beings. It's fucking ridiculous. The problem that I have with it is it's a select amount of people who go to these sex shops and they see the porno section for she-males, and that's their only education on transgender people. So because what they've seen in a porn shop with she-males, they think that any transgender person they ever come across is just like that. I won't even go there about the vile, disgusting things that people tell me that they'd like to do to me in a bedroom, because really it makes no sense. And at the end of the day, I don't any longer listen to it. I just kind of delete and block them. But it's the audacity of people. If I wasn't in the public eye, if I wasn't out here with a YouTube channel, if I wasn't out here with a following, I would probably go ham on deep and cuss these motherfuckers out. It's just, I don't understand. Now, sure, there are some trans people out there that would be happy to have a threesome, that would be happy to have a bedroom adventure, but I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. And I appreciate my fans, because I know that I have quite a few husband and wife couples. I know that I have quite a few married couples that are big fans of Bambie, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And they're not inappropriate to me. But then the ones that I'm getting to the point where I just don't want to speak anymore. I'm not a hyposexualized being. I don't want a menage a trois. I don't give a fuck about your threesome. I don't care if it's your husband's birthday. Your boyfriend's fantasy is lasting. I don't give a flying fuck about any of that. You can take it and shove it up his ass and flush it down the toilet, and don't tell me. My question is for some of you all that, like, what makes you think that it's appropriate to approach a trans woman with that I just don't understand that. Like, you find out one fact about somebody and then you automatically think you can tell them all your fantasies and everything you do in a bedroom and show them naked pictures and just completely fucking disrespect them. Is it because I show cleavage on YouTube? And so, like, really? Anyway, I don't really have much else to say on that. I just kind of, like I said, the inappropriate shit that gets said to, when you're trans is just unbelievable. And yeah, you get tons of couples and tons of husbands and wives, and a lot of times the wife that will approach you talking about her husband. Oh, it's my husband's birthday and he's got an ultimate fantasy. Bitch, I don't give a flying fuck about your husband's ultimate fantasy, bitch. I don't give a flying fuck about that. How about you give me his birthday cake? I'll take a shit in that motherfucker. How about that? Disrespectful ass people. Anyway, feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe below. And we'll have a talk very, very soon. Bye, my loves.